I am gaming. I am gaming. I am gaming podcast.
Hey everybody, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for being on the latest episode of I Am Gaming Podcast, a podcast about the video game industry, entrepreneurship, gaming nostalgia, business ventures, and everything I see as a part of the same unified field of activity. This time I'm taking on a really niche subject, a small topic, a very technical topic for anyone who uses Fiverr as a seller. So this is designed to help all of you who are on Fiverr as a seller and explain to you what is the Fiverr Promoted Gigs program and what it can provide you with and what are its downsides and issues, at least from my perspective. Like always, a huge thanks to my Patreon supporters who make this podcast possible. If you want to pitch in, check out the link in the description below. I would really appreciate it. Also check out my book, How to Overcome Procrastination Using Psychology. It's on Amazon, and if you have some trouble wasting time, it could be useful to you. Now, so to the main topic. Fiverr launched some time ago. It's rolling out the same program gradually through its users. It's Promoted Gigs program. This is something that many users wanted to get for years as a way to help themselves get their gigs seen. A big part of the process of selling gigs on Fiverr is your ability to actually get those gigs in front of users. This is not easy. The internal search algorithm that Fiverr uses ranks your gigs, along with everyone else's, using a number of factors, including your seller level, your review numbers, your score as those reviews come in as 5-star review score system, and many other elements. All of these come into the whole ranking process. Like with every other search engine on the web, we don't know the actual mechanics that stand behind it, but we have a pretty good idea. Now, Promoted Gigs offer you the ability to get your gigs in front of users through a paid program. It's most similar to the system that AdSense and AdWords from Google uses. So you have your budget, which you pay in to Fiverr, or you use from the money you already made and have on your account to get your gigs in front of interested users. So these are users who are searching something in the line of your gig. So if you're, for example, providing graphic design gigs, anyone searching graphic design and some other particular elements related to your gig should get your gig first on their list once they do a search. That's basically it. Recently I got $10 from Fiverr as a gift to try out the program, and here are some elements that I quickly figured out about it and which I believe to be essential for anyone thinking of investing money into their gigs and getting their gigs into new potential clients. First of all, you can choose any gig. Fiverr already pre-selects the gigs they want promoted. These are not just the best ranked and best score gigs. That's, at least in my case, there are 2 gigs out of something like 10 I offer, which are in the program, which are eligible for promotion. Now, one is my bestseller gig, that's no-brainer, but the other one is not my bestseller, but it's the one that has solid reviews so far, and also the highest price gigs I offer. And this is really important. I'll get to that later on. Why is it essential to understand this selection process and how it works? Once you get your eligible gigs, you go to your Promoted Gigs dashboard, where you have a really simple overview of your ads. They are shown in impressions. You're not paying for any impressions, these are free. But clicks, you are paying. And when you set your promotional campaign, you actually decide how much money you are willing to spend on a single click. Importantly, the click does not convert to an order all of the time. It's like any other marketing process where you have your leads and conversions, and in between you have that process of actually finding what you offer to your clients in the best possible manner so they can convert into the actual orders you're looking for. These orders will come always, invest money, you'll get orders. There's no doubt about it. The question is how much money you need to invest. I'm using the promotional $10 Fiverr gave me. Big thanks for that. But the question is how much money you need to invest into campaigns that will provide you with orders, and how many orders you need to get to actually leverage the cost of the gig. But here's the catch. I believe that this is simply another way for Fiverr to earn money for people who are not actually buyers of the gigs, but are sellers. Here's the reason I feel this way. First of all, the fact that you can only input gigs Fiverr pre-approves is really problematic. The main reason I would use this process is to actually get my new gigs off the ground, so I can get more customers and more views and more orders for gigs that are badly ranked. This way I can leverage any cost I have, and even the negative cost I have. For example, if I invest $100 into the program and get from the orders maybe $80, I'm still good because those reviews and the better ranking, organic ranking, will come in handy later on. Fiverr does not allow this, so by default you probably won't be able to promote your new gigs or gigs that have few reviews. Instead, you will be able to upsell the gigs you already sell pretty well, and that's problematic because this is just a way how Fiverr again assures that they get a piece of the profit. So even the successful conversions again provide Fiverr with those 20% of the commission from each order you get. This way they make sure that even the money that you provide them through the Promoted Gigs program still includes their additional upsell from each and every gig that you actually manage to land, where they get that 20%. That's problematic for new users and really beneficial for older users who already have successful gigs and just want to make them a bit more successful. But even these can actually waste their money because you have your promoted gig which is doing well. You take some amount of your profit and replace it into the program and get no conversions from this particular process. You get your organic conversions and then you say to yourself, okay, I'm not getting any results, but at least I'm getting my organic results and still making money from the gig. But the problem is here that the money that went into the Promoted Gigs program is wasted. You didn't get anything from it. All of the gigs you did land in that process, if the dashboard doesn't say otherwise, you got from your organic promotion. So there is no need to actually promote your gigs and waste money on it if you already manage to land new clients and earn money from them. The only thing I see as a balance where you could use Promoted Gigs would be to actually promote the least successful gig out of those pre-selected set that Fiverr offers you. So not your bestseller, not some gig that you see a big potential in from the organic side, but the gig 1 out of 3, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 5, no matter how you get, that's the least successful, the least effective, the least able to convert. This way you stand a chance to actually get the most important thing in the long run on Fiverr, which is orders, reviews and ratings. This is the thing that allows you to get that organic ranking, and the organic ranking is actually the thing that's fueling your success on Fiverr in the long run. So if you use Promoted Gigs, do it carefully. Consider which is your least successful gig, put money in it, especially if you get this promotional gift money. Use it to prop up the gigs that are least successful, because that should be the point of using your money to actually boost the gigs that are just starting up. The gigs that are doing well will likely continue to do well in the future, but those that are not could get a boost from the Promoted Gigs program. So that would be my advice. Consider your gigs and use the money, invest the money on those that are performing least well, so you can see if there's a way to artificially boost their ranking and convert that boost, that extra orders, into a helping element in your actual organic search result position and the way you'll find clients in the long run. That's all from me. This was episode 44, a very technical, very precise, very direct one. Hopefully you didn't mind it if you never used Fiverr. I'm guessing that you are still here if you never use Fiverr or you're not interested in this platform. If you do use Fiverr, I hope you found this interesting. Please check out my Patreon page. If you're a first-time viewer, listener, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you around for my future episodes as well. That's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. This was I Am Gaming Podcast. My name is Ivica and I'll see you on my next episode. Until then, have a great week and bye-bye.